Some of these textbooks were about £200, £150. I was like, girl, no. Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. I'm back again with another video. I've decided to do a university tag. I know a lot of students just recently received their A-levels. Either they're really happy with the results or they're really sad. If you got the results you wanted, congratulations. If you haven't, don't worry too much. There's clearance still. You can still get on the course you want. So yeah, let's get into this video. Basically, I decided to do a university tag. I know when I was about to start uni, I was a little bit worried. So I was looking around online to see if anyone else was doing the course that I was doing at the university that I'm going to. And honestly, I couldn't find much, so I think this video should be helpful to somebody. So yeah, let's get into it. So I'm going to be looking at my phone for these questions. This is a tag that apparently was started by this girl called Alice. I'm going to link her channel down below so you can check her tag out. I think she did it in 2016 or something. But yeah, I'm going to be answering just I think it's only a few questions about going to university. So the first question is where do you study? I study at the University of the West of England, which is called UWE for short, which is in Bristol. Second question is what do you study? I study biomedical science. The third question is what year are you in? I just finished first year in May and I'm going to be starting second year in September. The fourth question is do you live at home or at uni? When I was about to start university, I decided to move back home just because it was going to be easier for me since I have a child, for my parents to help me out with childcare, and it was just going to be cheaper just because rent in Bristol is not the cheapest. So I decided to move back home. So yeah, I live at home. Fifth question is how old are you? You might remember from my previous tag that I did, or my other video I did about uni, I am 30 years old, so I am considered a mature student. What are your 3 uni essentials? I would say your library card will come in handy just because there were a lot of textbooks that were on the reading list that were super expensive. So what I did was, as soon as we started, I looked at my reading list and I then went to the library and got most of them, and I decided to go there before anyone got there just because obviously they only have a certain number of copies at the library. So it saved me a lot of money because I'm telling you, some of these textbooks were about £200, £150. I was like, girl no. So no, I was having none of that. So I literally one day went to the library and I got about 12 textbooks or so, and they were heavy. They were so heavy, but I was like, I'd rather that than pay all that money for textbooks that I might not need in the future. So yeah, that's my first essential. My second would be coffee. Honestly, coffee got me through so many things in university. In my first year, like, you know, when it's coming up to the last lecture and you're literally dog tired and you're about to fall asleep, get yourself a coffee, pick you up just like that. When you're trying to stay a little bit later to finish assignments, coffee is your friend. When you haven't slept at all and you have to go in the next day to hand in an assignment, coffee is your friend. So coffee. The third essential I would say is are your comfy clothes, casual clothes, just because I see a lot of people in my university anyway that dress up to the nines just for university, and I personally do not do that. I wear my most comfortable clothes because sometimes I'm there the whole day, so I don't want to be like in my heels or whatever. I basically wear the most comfortable, the most I wear the clothes that I found most comfortable, so jeans, trainers, flats, whatever. So just wear what you are comfortable in and don't try to overdo it. It will get boring over time anyway. What I noticed at my uni is at the beginning people were like dressed like crazy, like so fancy and whatever, but by the end everyone got the memo. So yeah, that's what I'm gonna say about that. The 8th question is, what do you like to cook? Let me see. I would say spaghetti bolognese, just because it's quick, it's delicious, and it gives you energy, which you need when you're doing assignments and you don't even have time to eat that much. So a quick bowl of bolognese normally picked me up and gave me the energy that I needed. So yeah. 9 is, what is the latest you've been in the library? For me, not that late, just because, like I mentioned 1,000 times, I have a son, so I usually had to be back home like around like 6 or latest 5:30, to make sure I put him in bed and give him a bath or whatever. So the latest I would say is probably like 6 for me, but I then, after he went to sleep, would like do some work in my room till really late. So yeah. The next question is, ever done an all-nighter? And that is a hard yes, unfortunately. I think a lot of people probably had at some point or will have to do it at some point, but I definitely had one of those nights. In first year, it was a time, I think it was like near the end of year 1, so we had assignments, we had exams to study for, we had presentations to prepare for, so it was just a lot, and it was all around at the same time. So I was like, one of the nights I had to stay up the whole night to prepare for my presentation the next day, which in hindsight I probably don't think I should have done that, just because I then was like a zombie the next day. I was like a little bit shaky. It was a whole thing. So if you can avoid it, do not do an all-nighter. But if you have to, obviously you have to, but I definitely think you should try and not have to do that. So yeah. The next question is, your favorite uni moment? For me, let me see. I think for me the most exciting moment was actually when I started the course, just because I was excited about the whole thing. I was excited about being in a new environment, meeting new people, just going to uni in general, because it's something I always wanted to do but just never got around to doing it. But when I started, I was like, oh my god, I'm finally here, I made it to uni. Really excited, looking forward to it. Everything started going downhill after that, but anyway, I was excited nonetheless. So, yeah. The next question is, one piece of advice for a fresher. I would say enjoy all the fresher events that they have at your university, whichever you're going to. I think it's about a week or 2 before uni actually starts. They have all these parties that the student union actually plans out for like all the freshers and stuff like that. So I would say go to that if you like that kind of scene, and just have fun, just because once your course starts, you won't be going to a lot of those. So just enjoy it whilst you can with your friends and just chill and have a good time. Is something you're worried about for no reason? I mean, for me, it's something I'm worried about, but I have good reason to be worried about that thing. But anyway, yeah, I am worried about the load. I'm worried about the workload that we're going to have in second year, just because in first year it was a lot. to juggle, so I'm worried that it's gonna be even harder, which I'm pretty sure it will. So I'm just trying to psych myself up to prepare for what's to come in second year of my course. So yeah. So anyway guys, I hope you enjoyed that university tag. Thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you're going to university this year, I wish you all the best and good luck on everything, and I hope your course goes well. If you like this video, give it a thumbs up. Please subscribe to my channel. Leave a comment down below if you're worried about going to uni, if you're excited, what you're looking forward to, which university you're going to, and yeah. Thanks guys for watching. I'll see you in my next video. Bye.